Saint Nikētas the Confessor, Hegumen of Medikion Monastery. April 3rd. During the second period of Iconoclasm, Abbot Nikētas of Medikion Monastery endures imprisonment and exile for his steadfast defense of the holy icons. A heads up in the spirit of transparency. Please be advised that this content may include imprisonment, torment, and exile. In the 8th and 9th centuries, during a period of trial for the Church, lived Saint Nikētas the Confessor, a revered monk and abbot. He is honored for his unwavering stand in defense of the holy icons during the second period of Iconoclasm. His commemoration by the Orthodox Church is on April 3rd. Saint Nikētas was born around the year 760 in Caesarea, located in Bithynia. His family was known for their piety. His mother reposed when he was 8 days old, and his grandmother undertook his upbringing. She instilled in him a devotion to God and the Church from his earliest years. From his youth, Nikētas dedicated himself to a life of virtue and served in the local church. At a young age, he arrived at the Medikion Monastery, a place where he sought to deepen his commitment to God. There, he placed himself under the spiritual guidance of a hermit named Stephen. Under Stephen's tutelage, Nikētas learned the discipline of monastic life. Later, the esteemed founder of the monastery, Saint Nikephoros, tensured Nikētas as a monk. Saint Nikephoros himself is commemorated on March 13th. For 7 years, Nikētas pursued asceticism and practiced humble obedience within the monastic community. His dedication to this way of life was evident to all. Recognizing his spiritual maturity and virtuous conduct, he was ordained a presbyter. As Saint Nikephoros advanced in age and became infirm, he entrusted the leadership of the Medikion Monastery to Nikētas. Thus, Nikētas became the hegumen, or abbot, of the community. As abbot, Nikētas's reputation for a holy life and the ability to work miracles grew. Many people were drawn to the monastery, seeking his spiritual guidance and intercessions. The community flourished under his leadership, dedicated to prayer and the worship of God. The life of the monastery encountered difficulty with the ascension of the iconoclast Emperor Leo V the Armenian in the year 813. This emperor renewed the persecution against those who venerated the holy icons. During this time, Orthodox bishops were removed from their sees and sent into exile. In their places, individuals who adhered to the iconoclast heresy were installed. In the year 815, the emperor summoned all the abbots of the monasteries, demanding that they accept the iconoclast resolutions of a council held in Constantinople, which stood against the tradition of the Church. Saint Nikētas, alongside other faithful abbots, refused to accept these resolutions. He stood firm in the Orthodox faith and the traditions passed down by the Holy Fathers. He declared that the Church must honor the icon of Christ, just as it honors the cross and the gospel. To venerate an icon is not to worship the material wood or paint, but to offer honor to the prototype, the person depicted. This act of veneration, he explained, links the believer to Christ himself, allowing for communion with the divine through sacred imagery. For this confession of faith, Saint Nikētas was arrested. He was subjected to torment for his refusal to compromise the truth of the Church. His suffering began with imprisonment, first in the monastery of St. Glycaria. He was then moved to a hot and fetid prison in Phrygia, a place of severe hardship. Later, he was exiled to the island of St. Glycaria. In these harsh conditions, he endured for 6 years. During this time, he was sustained by the prayers and fellowship of other holy confessors, including Saint Theophylactus, who was Bishop of Nicomedia. Their shared endurance in faith strengthened each other. Saint Nikētas was eventually released from his captivity after the death of Emperor Leo V. However, the iconoclast heresy itself continued to trouble the Church for some time. He spent his final years in a monastery situated near Constantinople. In this period, he continued to serve as a guide for those seeking the Orthodox way, providing spiritual counsel and a living example of faithfulness. Knowing the day of his own repose, Saint Nikētas peacefully departed to the Lord in the year 824. His body was returned to the Medikion Monastery, the community he had led with such devotion, for burial. As a testament to his holiness and the grace of God that worked through him, his relics were later discovered to be incorrupt. These holy relics became a source of healing miracles for those who approached them with faith, bearing witness to his life as a true confessor of Christ.